Uptown got its hustlers, the Bowery got its bums. 42nd Street got Big Jim, a Walker, he a bull shooting son of a gun.
Okay, everyone, get behind us! Grab onto one another!
Stay together!
Leave us alone! Why did you pick us anyways? We're just a group of 191 regular people! But you chose us! And ever since we have been hated, tested on, and imprisoned!
We've done everything you wanted! Followed every calling!
TJ! He stopped a murder! Joe! He prevented a trafficking ring! And Adrian! He stopped someone from drowning!
Astrid, he saved the boy's life! Brad helped free his innocent son, and on! And on and on and on! We're not perfect, but we've done the best we can. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough?
Hi everyone, welcome to the channel, The Law and the Promise. And today we're looking at There Is No Fiction, and the show is called Manifest. One of the patrons asked me about this, and I watched it not once but twice. It's quite a wonderful show. I think everyone would enjoy it. You know, it's well worth it. Look it up. It's out there on streaming services. Now, this show is about not really manifesting as we study it, but it is about manifesting. Okay, and it's biblical, and which is what it's getting at, and it's showing you a day-to-day kind of situation. And so what has happened is several people, a plane load of them, all want, you know, something new in life or something different in life, or not sure about what to do something in life. And they would like another chance. Okay, so the plane literally is taken and put into quote unquote limbo. Okay. It lands, it's been 5 years. People think that they were dead because they just disappeared. Okay, and one of the more interesting aspects of this is the pilot, you know, get it until towards the end of the show. He wasn't running from the storm. He ran into it. He went into it. And so when they return back, they go into it and they exit out into the time and space they need to be in, you know, which is one of the more fascinating things. The other thing is the biblical notes to this. You know, people worry and they worry and they worry, and then they find out they have nothing to worry about. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. Whatever you're worrying about starts happening, you know, and you see that over and over again. And they get into the tarot cards, which I found really great. They get into all these different symbols, okay, that are helping them figure it out. The peacock, you know, all these different things. And it's really, really cool how they do that. And, you know, children are involved, a brother and sister. And the sister is with the mom who continues to grow. And the brother was trapped in the plane with the father, and they remained the same. Okay, so they have to all play catch up to each other. And then the mom gets pregnant with another child. So it's that biblical story of it keeps going on and it keeps going on. And it is really neat. So these passengers who feel like no time has passed at all, there was some turbulence, but other than that, they landed. It's now 5 years later. And so there's all kinds of trying to get it back together again with family and friends, you know, and this is They don't match anymore. Okay, they don't match. So they're trying to find their matches. Okay, and they're trying to find out what happened to them. Of course, this is digging into, God. And God's giving them a message and telling them this is it. And it climaxes in these two people who've been, button heads, and one is full of ego and thinks the I am of their personal self is God. And let's be very clear about this. Inside a human being is awareness, and that is the beginning and the end, and divine love and intelligence. And that's the middle, okay, of the story. And divine love and intelligence is not more important than awareness, and intelligence is not more important than love. They are equal, okay, equally important. And sometimes you have to chop intelligence head off and then prune divine love, prune the tree, because they've gotten out of hand. She can't help but be abundance, growth, prosperity, and he can't help but be intelligent. So what happened? A third eye got grown. Okay, yeah, cut the dick off. That's where that eye is. It doesn't belong. Okay, two eyes to see, two ears to hear. You don't need that one trumpeting. Okay, and as the Bible tells us, you get from the earth what gushes out. Okay, water gushes out in geysers, oil gushes out in geysers, gas gushes out before the oil gushes out. These are the things you use from the earth. It freely gives it, it gushes it. Okay, you don't take it from the sky. All right, you don't do that. You don't. It's not more important than the other. Okay, the three are equal. They're inside you, and you identify with the middle because you're in the middle. You're the man in the middle. Okay, so you're setting this stage, and you've been given awareness so that you can say, no, the story is not like that. I cut that off. Okay, and here's the new beginning and the new end. And you encapsulate that with I am. Okay, that's how it works. And this is about all these different stories throughout time and space, and they're getting them and they're pulling them together and they're trying to figure it out. And it's really very interesting how they pulled it all together, and basically these passengers get put into a concentration camp and they're going to kill them. They're afraid of them. Okay, it's kind of what's going on now. Intelligence is going to try to kill you. That's all the elite, the blue bloods. They want you dead. Okay, there's too many of you as far as they're concerned. Okay, and they think something is going to happen. So they're going to make it happen. Okay, they're going to kill you because you chose someone other than them to represent you.
No, I won't let you ruin this for me and my flock. Your people are getting off my ark, one way or another. Please, Lord, no! Come on. What? Come on.
Paul. Put down the gun. Her powers are gone. We all need to get on that plane. Just put it down and come with us.
Right? And even though that one came from their group, that one was never really part of their group. He was on the outskirts. He wasn't up there in the middle with the cabal. Okay? And they're the ones who are being ratted out. Okay? As in, we snip you and we're forcing you to the forefront. And the fact of the matter is, every one of us thinks our point of view is the only point of view that matters. And this is true too. It's the only point of view that matters to you. Okay? But you don't step on other people's point of view. That's what matters to them. And if you do, then yours gets stomped on. See how this works? The only thing that's real here is the breath. You were given the breath of life at birth. You were dead until you sucked in that first breath, and nobody knows what makes that happen. Okay? It's God. He sits in your heart and he says, breathe, and you breathe. Okay? And you're not supposed to pollute your breath with stinky words. Okay? You're not supposed to pollute it with any words. You don't need words. Okay? Words are useless. And this is why you see throughout time and space that the end of civilization is when you got too many schmuck guys in office and they're being schmutty pants. Okay? And they tried to do that with the United States by sending them all to university. We're going to send you all to university, and fill you up with stinky shit. Okay? Now, spew it, spew the stinky shit, spew it, spew the stinky, rile everybody up. Okay, go kill yourselves. Go ahead, do it. That's what they think they're doing. Okay, and the fact of the matter is, people are sick and tired of it. They don't care. They're walking away. They don't care about any of the dogma. Okay, they're following the Christ. They're going back to church. Even Pope Leo has said more silence in the Mass. Things are changing. Don't pray to the Virgin Mary anymore. Why? Because she's gone home. Okay? She's gone home. It's okay. She's inside the man now. All right? They're working together. It's the end. They don't want you to see all those stars. They blame it on light pollution, but that's not true. Okay? It's not. All those stars, they're out there. You can just go see from an image from a Mars satellite. The sky is full. Okay, it's full. The big heads have been pounded and pounded and pounded and pounded. Okay, and now we're taking the sword out of the stone. Okay, we're taking that dick and cutting it off. The little nubbies there, you only need a little intelligence. Okay, and think about that. Who doesn't have a dick but has a little bitty dick? There's only one X that marks the spot. Something to think about. If you turn a W upside down, what do you get? If you turn an M upside down, what do you get? They're one and the same. Okay? They're one and the same. So I hope this helps. It's great acting, great writing, fun, enjoyable. The whining gets a little old because they'll repeat it so that if you weren't with them before, you get caught up. But other than that, to me, it's a really great show, and it does tell the tale perfectly, especially when you face the smoke, okay, which is nothing that got dealt with so long ago. It's not even funny, okay? And they tell it no more. That's intelligence. Intelligence got its dick cut off a long time ago, okay? The two eyes are right here. So I hope this helps. Any questions, comments, whatever, throw them down there. I love to hear other people's point of view on it. It's really, sometimes you get a nugget, So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. And thank you. Thank you for being you.
Leave me, Ben. I want to die. Just go.
Ben! We have to go!
Yeah, he big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country horse. And when the bad folks all get together at night, they all call Big Jim Boss.